Hmm. Can't tell. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're getting set up here. We are getting set up. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Impossible. Scarlet's Impossible Revenant. And so today, we are having a few new hardware pieces added to the stream here. So we'll see if it actually survives. Yeah, and it's been a minute since we've... Okay, left button? How do you play this game? Okay. So hopefully this works out. We are trying to fight Nicola. That's where I remember us leaving off. And this is going to be pretty tough because I'm still floor gang a little bit, and it's it's a little bit rough. So here we go with Nicola. Remember, if you can't remember, we're running the Lost Bayonet, the Queenslayer Thorn, Sonic Arrow, Shifting Hollow, Venom Mark, Spoil Spotter, and Ranger. This was our blood code, this was our veil, this was our weapon by accidental sadness of the fact that I couldn't get past the butterfly, and so now we are here at Nicholas. So hopefully this goes well, but it's literally him or me. Hey Johnny, how are you doing? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm out of stamina. But fortunately, that was not a damaging attack. Okay. Good. Hey guys. How are you? Give me a minute. I will get to your comments. Nice. Oh, easy there, boy. Oops, okay. Alright. Now, we need to pay. Oh no, not that. I don't have enough stamina. Okay, good. Oh. This won't be enough, but maybe we can get extra lucky here. Okay, he's halfway poisoned. Okay, almost there. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Just like half a second. Too late there. Oops. Fortunately, he is big boy. Okay. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Got 25% of his health almost. Oh man. How do you die half a time? Well, hey Jack Frost. Hey Million. Well, the half death was on the executioner fight. If you wish to go back and see that half death, it's quite entertaining. But also, let's wish Million a happy birthday, since he had his own birthday, his very own. You gotta watch the previous streams. Yeah. It's been quite a minute since we've had an impossible attempt, and so we'll see here just how we can go about it again. if we even remember how to play. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. I get a grace period there. Okay. We're not going to get him poisoned. It takes one very lucky poison run in order to get him poisoned, but it's typically like two runs of poison to get him poisoned. Okay, we're gonna need some ichor and stamina here. Stop jumping. Hate it when he jumps. Don't want to hit his shield. That's like the worst place to be right now. Okay. Okay, we should be able to get him poisoned here. There we go. So that's 15% of his health we don't need to worry about. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow, I got super lucky there. Extra luck. Okay, back up, back up. Okay, phase 2. Here we go. We're about to die. And here come the punches. Oh, and we're dead. Okay, and that's it for Chloe here. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is going to be very rough. But I mean, what isn't rough about what's not rough about Vein Impossible? Yeah, you're welcome, Elian. Have a great birthday, man. It's always fun to have that one day a year when, you know, you actually feel like you matter. Because the rest of the year you're just grinding through life and it's like, man, is life. And then your birthday comes around and it's like super exciting, at least for me. I love birthdays. Okay. And Nicola is going to be exceptionally tough. Just because everything is a one-hit kill. I wish I could one-hit kill him. Alright, let's go for poison now. Oh, that was like beautiful timing on the poison, but we're gonna run out of time here and stamina to get him poisoned. Come on, come on. Yes. Wow, that was luck. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, Nicola. Jerk. Jerk face. Jerk bag. Oh, man. Wow. When you take a break from Vayne, it really does, like, have repercussions in muscle memory and timings and, like, reading what's actually happening. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. This is going to be one difficult challenge just to get through here. I mean, I've seen all the no-hits and everything that people do, but doing it for like 20 minutes or whatever it is for a single fight, that becomes very, very difficult, at least for me, in my weekend warrior kind of status here. Okay. We might be able to get him poisoned. Oh, we're out of stamina. And we're almost dead. Okay. Okay. So his fist punch came exceptionally close to us. Okay. Now the bullets are our best form of damage here. Sonic Arrow isn't too bad. 76 damage. Okay, we're getting a pretty good amount of build up there. Oh, those punches are devious. Stop jumping. Okay, good. Oh, we're dead. He chose the high road on that one. Oh, wait. That's 3 deaths so far, right? There we go. Oops. There we go. 248. I think that's the right count. I think we've died 3 times so far since we started. So we'll see about if we can get him before 300 deaths. We'll see about that. We will see about that. Yeah, I don't really need my haze because we don't do anything with our haze, so let's head on back in. See about putting the hurt on Nicola. Okay. So, do you see those dodge timings where I'm getting very, very close to when the attacks are coming in? That is the dodge timing that I'm expecting in Elder Rings, and it's not there. You can't dodge like that at a last moment hit notice and still get away with it. You have to pre-prime all of your dodges, which is not what my muscles are used to as here in Vayne show me. Oh, okay. We're not gonna get him poisoned probably. And that is what I wish the dodges would be like in Elder Rings. Elden Scrolls. But it is indeed not the case, unfortunately. Because it adds to like so much more of an like a risk reward kind of engagement, because it's like, well, oh, whoops, because it constantly asks the question of, you know, oh wait, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. It asks the question of, you know, should I attack and then dodge, or dodge just outright? So it adds to a lot of the decision making if you can make split-second decisions, and that's what I really enjoy, is you play instinctively instead of like premeditated in a sense. And Elden Scrolls is kind of a premeditated kind of a setup, but it's the difference in the games, and I still like Vayne like that much more than than Elden Rings. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up lately. Can someone explain the challenge? So the rules are in the challenge, or sorry, the rules are in the description, and the challenge is basically one of the stupidest sets of restrictions that Scarlet could think of with his friends, And then he put it out there as like, nobody's ever gonna beat this. And we've gotten to Nicola so far in legit manner per the rules. And the problem with it is that Nicola here has started to become a problem, that he is a one-hit, one-kill, and we need to do thousands and thousands of damage when we are only doing, you know, a few hundreds at a time. And since he can kill us in one hit, and from here on out, every boss will be able to kill us in one hit, so it is truly a boss hitless run almost at this point. But you still have to finish it, so that's the challenge. And you can read those very complicated restriction sets in the description there, and it is pretty complicated for a just a simple challenge. But it's basically like if you start out the game as an average Revenant who's chucked into the pit to look for blood beads, okay, then what would you start out with? Well, you get like one of 3 blood codes, and you can only use those blood codes, and you can only use those gifts from the blood codes, and no partners, and you have to pick one veil and stick with it the entire game. You can only pick one weapon and stick with it the entire game. And you can't attack anything until you get those weapons and veils, and so it's just really, really complicated rule set. But as soon as you get past all of that complication, the reality is that it literally just comes down to execution and how good you are. And I don't believe it's impossible, just because I've seen Blade Bearer and Cannoneer done with no hit before, but I've never seen it done no hit with the Lost Bayonet and level 1, and no healing and no gifts really of any kind, and a really crappy blood veil and everything. So I mean, it can probably be done. I'd like to think that I can do it, which is what we're out to do, is to prove Scarlet wrong. Did I count that last death? I was talking, so I don't know if I did. We'll probably add one just to be safe. But yeah, it's really, really tough. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I would say it's very, very hard. Like, it's Code Vein in a very, very hard manner. Oops. But I wouldn't say it's impossible just yet. Just yet. I don't know if I would ever say it's impossible. Like, that no one could ever do it. I don't think I would ever say that. Ooh, awesome. I wish I could get him poisoned here. Would you miss you had to get coffee? Well, I don't know if I actually counted the last death or not. And so I kind of was explaining some of the rules, but they are in the description if you want to read it, and you can try it yourself as well. Okay. What's up, Nicola? Oops. Wow, look at us. This is why poison is so important. Look at that damage value that's up there. I mean, that's like a whole bunch of shots with the bayonet. Okay, let's back up here. Now, if we can actually get him poisoned in phase 2 here, it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be so incredible. But that's the attack that will kill me more often than anything else, will be that explosion upwards. Okay. Oh. And if we get too close, he'll do the explosion like all the time. So we gotta be careful. Really careful. Don't go up. Okay. That's okay. It's just the very, very fast explosion upwards is the very, very bad one. Okay. We got it. Oh, that one. Okay, we've got a chance for poison here. Never mind. Okay, so we gotta count this one. And I think I missed the last one, so we'll just give ourselves one extra death here. I think that'll be sufficient. 271 or 251. Okay. Very good. Okay. Keep going. Man, I think we were down past halfway there. Yeah, I think we were. Anything cool happen recently in the game? In vain? Not that I've seen. But today I was at the hospital. Thought my son deflated his eye, but he was okay. So it was kind of gross what his eye was looking like, but it turned out to be a swelling inside his eye that didn't affect anything somehow. So that was my day. It like scared the crap out of me. Ouch. And he's too little to start losing eyeballs at this stage of his life. Okay. Oh, we're out of stamina. Alright, come on, Nicola. Play nice. I can't see. Okay, it's poison. That's good. But anything cool happen with you? Milio? Nothing cool usually happens in my life. It's just one horror story after another. At least that's how this year has been. Whoa. Easy with that shield there, buddy. Oh. I dodged right into his fist. Oh. We're getting about halfway though every time. Yeah, it was pretty awful. He had... So, actually... let me... let's see here. Too many words on there. Okay, let me change this for a second. And let me go over here. This one? No. I want to go here. Okay. Can you see this? I think you guys can see this. Okay. So, what he had some problems with was, right here in the cornea. So, and the sclera. So this part here around the bottom and around the top swelled out so far that it was flush with the tip of the cornea. So I thought that his cornea had deflated and his eye was sunk in because it looked like this large bulge coming out on the top and bottom, and his eye was weeping like absolutely crazy. It was completely wild, like how much how much liquid was coming out. So I thought the cornea had popped or got uh, somehow scratched or something, and then he turned out to be completely fine. The doctor said so. Anyways, let's go back to our deaths here, and so that was quite the adventure today that we went through, and sat at the doctor's office for like a long time, like 5 or 6 hours or something. It was absolutely crazy. But anyways, you had to go to your brother's graduation. You have an exam, a quiz to do. It's finals week. Oh man. Is it? What is it? May something today? May 7th? Oh man. But you did apply as a research assistant. Oh boy. What are you going to be researching? That sounds interesting. I always thought R&D, like research, would be a lot of fun. But I never actually got there to any level to actually do research, unfortunately. But I hear it's a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Start out with the poison. And die. Okay, well, that was that. Okay, that was fast. Jeez. Sometimes, you know, it's just like, why is that just so quick of running in and dying, and that's it, you know? It's like, okay, YouTube's telling me that the bitrate that I've got selected is too high. Bitrate is too dang high. Okay. But who cares? We're giving you guys all the bits this time. All of them, every single one of them that I have available, I'm giving to you guys. I also have, in the new house, an actual network cabinet. I kind of made it a point to put that in, so it's kind of neat. Oh, whoops. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put in photo mode. Okay, well, that cost me life, which is fine. I'll take that. It's not your field. It's like queer pregnancy. What? What in the world does that even mean? Ophthalmology is not your field? Or you don't like it, or you don't know anything about it, or what does that even mean? I feel like I must know what that means. Can you quantify that statement in some fashion that a tiny brain can comprehend? Oh, we hit him with that last one. That was nice. Okay. We might actually get super lucky here. We did. Oh my goodness. We got extra luck there. That's great. Okay. Whoa. Here's a distraction for you. Now give me a box of fruit gummy. Since I have that ability, how are you doing, Valkyrie? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. That is very generous. Thank you for the donation. That is very nice. We can go back to here now. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. Here we go. Let's see, fruit gummies. Here's some fruit gummies for you, right? Mott's class action lawsuit. Oh, okay. Well, there's some artificial fruit gummies for you. Anyways, the stream must go on, and no more distractions. But I appreciate the donation. You guys always crack me up. Takes like 10,000 years to get between these windows here, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, now we're back. And let's see, you love that game, your favorite boss is a successor of the Claw and Throat. Hey, Amadeus. Well, it may not be your favorite game after a couple of challenges that a couple of me and my friends have put together. If you try the 10x challenge, or you try this one, I would highly recommend this one over the 10x challenge. But you can make this game as ridiculous as you want it to be. Oh, we're dead. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. I was getting greedy to go for a second poison phase there, and unfortunately that ended badly. So if you guys actually are watching on like either a higher end kind of phone or on a PC or something, you'll notice that we are streaming at 1440. The reason for that is because my monitor is 1440. And the cool thing is that I got in the mail today a tiny little 7-inch screen that I can now have you guys on, and now we can stream at full resolution. Oh my gosh. Here's another action. How are you today? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Valkyrie. That's really generous. Jeez. Well, you missed my spiel about my son and his eye, so I guess I'll kind of go through it again, just in quick summary. But we were at the hospital for like a really long time today, because I thought my son's eye had deflated, and it was a really scary set of like events that kind of everything went together, and like now I'm kind of deflated mentally just because of the fact that actually that's pretty cool right there actually. And so I just feel like absolutely like drained from today, just completely. But yes, thank you for the question. Thank you for the donations and everything. It's very kind and generous. I hope you're doing well, and maybe you can find somebody on PC to play with. Oh man, I know that feeling. That is just like absolutely brutal. That, you know, the queues are like non-existent anymore. Hey Frosty. Is this New Game Plus or New Game Plus Enhanced? No, it's a brand new playthrough. Chloe was our Christmas girl, and she started us off. Oh, we're dead. So that's 255. And this is all brand new, like character and everything. Nothing is enhanced or anything. So remember, this is our build. This is our veil, and this is our weapon. This is our code, and these are all the things. You couldn't tell what it means. You're just trying to get into genetics. Oh, okay. You're studying molecular biology. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't understand really anything, but I can look at graphs and kind of understand them. So that's why I like pictures, because they speak more to me than just somebody sitting there lecturing and talking about things. You know, you just want to play. I guess you're all by your lonesome. Well, I mean, shoot, if you want to play, I mean, we could join up. I could open this up because it would still follow the rules, but not really. But I wouldn't mind joining you for a little bit, just because Nicola is a tough boy. That could be fun. We could do some more game-breaking co-opness. That would be fun. It's always fun to break vein with co-op, because co-op in this game is just absolutely busted wide open in a completely ridiculous manner, and I love it. But yeah, Valkyrie, thank you so much for the donation, and That is... I never know what to say. I always sound like an idiot because it's like, well, it's just really kind. And it's very, very generous. So thank you. Okay, let's keep pounding on Nicola here. Maybe we can get him poisoned a second time. That would be kind of a first time if we actually can get him poisoned twice. Because we haven't got him poisoned more than once. Oops. Okay. That's no problem. Well, thanks. You're not that far ahead and you're still in the cathedral. Oh, okay. Well, what I mean is, like, I would jump on my other character and we would both, and there goes that attempt. And we could do some craziness. That would be a lot of fun. Ouch. Yeah, and shoutouts to Floor Gang. Being on the floor for, like, what, 2 weeks now or something? It's starting to make my back hurt. My old bones are creaking and groaning at every single turn these days. And sitting on the floor, oh man, it's just... Oof. I started working on my desk today, and for the office here, and then my son and I took a detour to the hospital the rest of the day, so I didn't get very far. I just got the design done and the couple of the panels stained. Oh, that's it. Okay. But I didn't get very far. And so probably next week I'll have maybe next weekend I'll have an actual desk. Oh man, it'll be so nice. I can't wait. You're not old. If I am, you turned me into Twizzlers? Oh. Well, Twizzlers, so I hated the strawberry ones when they were out, and then they came out with the chocolate ones, and I was just over the moon with chocolate Twizzlers. And I really enjoyed the black licorice. Oh well. So if you turn me into black licorice, I would be super fine with that. But if it's the red Twizzlers, you found my Achilles heel. No. What are my thoughts on Cannoneer and Blade Bearer? Pair up with Jack, get Radiant Barrel, and do a pseudo one-shot, and get rid of both of them instantly. Get rid of them fast, get rid of them instantly. That is the best way to kill them. Wow, hey Rulidos, Owen Senpai, you believe in me? I even got an uwu. Awesome. Thank you for the $5. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you guys in forever. And we haven't been in a vein stream in like a month and a half. And this also means that the code cast can be started up again with Pseudo Drifter and myself. And we can continue talking through our vein topics and everything. So that is something also that we can start to look forward to again as a group. But thank you, Rulidos, for the $5. Very kind. Thanks for stopping by, man. You gonna stick around and watch the pain? Ooh, luck. What are my thoughts on Blade Bearer and Cannoneer? I mean, the very, very nice thing about them is that they put elemental resistances in the game at exactly the right places to be able to take care of 100% invincibility, both of them, in your first run of the game. So that's that's pretty cool. That uh, if you're ever having problems with them, just go for elemental resistances, and then you're completely invincible. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, we're dead. That is the move that gets me because it has like 0 lag, and it just boom instantly comes out. Use a poison build against them. Is that like black licorice? What is this blasphemy? Okay, okay, we need to put this in here then. Black chocolate or strawberry licorice. Black chocolate. I don't know if they have others, right? And strawberry. Oh well, at least we'll have 3 options here, and we'll see just how diversified our our crew is here. And you all better pick the right one, the black licorice, right? That's the only good licorice. Anyways, so for the Bladebearer and Cannoneer, they're kind of like a knowledge check in the game, just to see if you know about elemental resistances. And if you get over 160 on, ice and fire defenses, you're completely invincible. And so it's pretty easy to do that. And so they're just checking if you know about those resistances. They should have been featured earlier, like after finishing the cathedral. Yeah. If they were positioned at a different place, then I would have very different opinions of them, because it would be like a very gating boss. And gating bosses are sometimes good and sometimes bad. I think them... Oh, there's Cherry. Oh, I think them as a gated mechanic, that would be like the worst. Can I change this poll? Can I add options? I can end the poll. Oh man. Okay, well, Cherry would be the missing flavor here. Oops. Sorry, 7-4. Well, I guess that's 1 vote for Cherry. I guess you can put a 4 in the chat if you're voting for Cherry. Let's put a note here. No, let's hang on. Let me get rid of this guy real quick. But the Cannoneer and Bladebearer are a very interesting. Or in chat for Cherry. Okay, and let's expand this. There we go. Now everybody knows what's going on. I might have to shrink this guy just so we can. Okay, there we go. Good, and we can start up again. No, not that, not that, not that. This. Okay, here we go. The only boss that doesn't follow the 160 resistance immunity is Lord of Thunder, purely because he doesn't feel like it. Well, there's a couple, but he is the one that literally you have to get into like the 500 and 600 range to have immunity, and there's almost no way to get that high. Orange, blue, raspberry, watermelon, lemon 2. Oh my goodness. Well, forget my little poll then. We should have had a few more options there. Well, where are they now? Where they are now feels kind of like a late boss meant to check a player's knowledge for elemental damage. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're not actually like a real boss fight. It's just a hey, you know this thing called elemental resistance exists, right? And you should use it. And that's kind of what the entire thing is about. But, I mean, overall, it's a pretty interesting boss fight, because it's 2 really annoying bosses together. Man, I'm always one hit short of getting him poisoned. Oh, I missed him? What did I miss him? Okay. That was weird. I just like shot in between his legs there. Man, now you guys got me thinking about black licorice. Like I should have gone to the store and bought some. Oh. There's 260. Oh man. Nicola might be a very prominent point here in our challenge run. He might be the sticky wicket. Who knows? He definitely is pretty tough just because of the fact that you can't ever make a mistake. And if you do, it's a complete restart. And I really think that poison is going to be something that really does carry the win here. And maybe that's what we're going to have to do, is just play for poison. It doesn't help that we're doing slash damage either. Okay. Whoa. Easy there. Easy there, Nicola. Easy, easy. Shoot him in the butt here. Okay. Ah, that counts as a dodge. Interesting. I didn't know that before. We're dead. Ah. I was enamored by the fact that I got focus on stepping sideways. This whole story arc, Andy's description for them is hilarious. Andy is just hilarious because he's like so over the top about everything, like literally about everything, and I love it. It makes me laugh. The whole story arc for Nicola felt meh. So the first time I played Valkyrie, it was really, really sad for me. And then after like the first time that I like got through it, I was kind of like, oh, actually, why was I so emotionally involved the first time? But I don't know. Random telegraph list jump during the second phase can ruin you too. Yeah, that is the one that absolutely kills me every single time in phase 2. I can do everything else, but that one, like, he'll just be standing there and then just blast off and kill me, and it's like, oh, come on. Download Premiere Pro, hoping to learn it and make videos of Code Vein. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't know Premiere Pro. I've seen it used quite a bit extensively. Whoops. And very, very powerful program. But you can definitely do some good stuff with it, that's for sure. That would be cool to see like more videos made about Vayne that start to share and collect the knowledge of the group. Okay, we need to back off and get some poison back. Oh, we're dead. I hate that when like I choose an action and as soon as like I understand that what's happening, then you know it's too late to recover in any way because I'm locked into an animation or something, and then there's just no way out. So that's really, really sad for me usually when that happens. Okay, here we go. I think I recorded that death. It's probably because he's the only child Revenant ever featured. Yeah, that's probably had something to do with it. That, like, you know, I see my kids. Well, that's not common. Pulled out the GameCube recently. Through Smash Bros. The memories were unreal deep. You're near bottomless soul. You felt it. Yeah, yeah. That was a very, very different time when, like, you just pack up and go to your friend's house and spend, like, you know, 3 days in front of the screen, and then and then their moms are like, hey, why don't you guys do something, like go outside? And it was like, but I can't. Oh, I have to keep playing. We have to keep playing. Halo won't wait. Oh man. Yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Those were, like, legit times that were just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And hey, it looks like the router is able to keep up here because of the new internets and the setup that we got going on here. And you guys can actually watch at a higher resolution now. So that's awesome. And you guys can literally see everything I'm seeing. Because before I had to, like, make the screen smaller and, like, look in a different corner, and, like, it was really annoying. There we go, got him poisoned. So this makes me happy that because I believe in 1440p as, like, one of the best resolutions ever to game at. It's like the perfect blend of, like, high resolution but not so taxing, that, you know, your computer can't run it. It's like one of the best mediocre compromises you can possibly make in gaming. Because you don't need something, like, truly crazy, but you do want something fairly decent, you know? So I've been 1440p gaming since 2010, I think, when I got my first my first 580. You looked at the picture of my setup and realized that your router was, like, the same one your dad was struggling with yesterday. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh man. You know, it might be. It's like a Netgear Nighthawk something or other. I don't know. You might try to data mine Code Vein and see what you could find. Kind of curious about what I'd find. Yeah, so some very, very interesting things that C or somebody else was sharing with me. No, it wasn't C. It was I forget who it was. It was somebody that joined the server, like, really quickly, dropped off a bunch of content, and then left. And they data mined the partners' veils, and that was very interesting. And because I had like some certain feelings about, like, Jack's veil and what weight limit it could be and everything, and I was, like, pretty close on the weight just from guessing, like, what his code was, and he has quick mobility, and what's the executioner sword and everything, and I guessed within, like, one weight unit of what his veil was, and his veil is like 10 weight units. So somehow he's, like, cheating, because he has a Hound's veil that is like, very, very, very light. It's the lightest Hound's veil in the game, and you can't even get it. is really, really unfortunate. But that kind of stuff is really intriguing to me. How they set up the partners and what the partners can do and how they do it. Oh. Okay, Nicola. Man. You're curious on what cut content there is in the game? You know, I'm not exactly sure because I mean, it was in development for so long and then it got delayed for so long and then it was just more and more and more, you know, delay, and then they have all these cutscenes in the beginning of the game and stuff that look like they have an actual anime, so I would imagine that they have some kind of cut content out there that was very, very anime looking. So, I don't know. Did you know if you go back to Karen when you were at endgame, when I found she has a blood code called Demeter? Yes, Demeter is if you save all 4 successors and then go back to Karen after you beat Eva and save her. That's the only way to get Demeter, and it's the only way to get her successor blood code. Actually, it's like her blood code. It's not even the successor of the heart. Is that what Karen is? I think Karen's the heart. And that's why you get her blood code. And you can go back to her every time you beat a successor and get a pure blood. So you can get 4 pure, four pure bloods and 1 blood code from Karen. So, yeah, good point. Very, very good point. That is a very lesser known fact about the game. Because why would you go back to Karen at the end of the game, pretty much? But yes, she does offer some rewards. Okay, that was not worth the trade. That was an interesting stagger mode. Alright, Nicola, come on. Let's do this, boy. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I was hitting his shield and not getting eye cord. That was odd. Oh. Man, that left hook just... It's killer. That left hook is killer. Yeah, you surmise she's the successor of the heart, considering it's basically the only feasible way to produce blood beats, since the player is the successor of the blood. Yeah. That's if I remember right, I think she's the successor of the heart. I don't have any way to check here. Yeah, I don't have any way to check. But, yeah, I think there's 13 successors, if I remember right. So, poor Cruz got chopped up pretty good, unfortunately. She was like one of my favorite characters, and then to watch her just literally get taken out of the picture, I was like super bummed. And then I tried to get her mod hairstyle in the game, and it like got corrupted. Oh, and I couldn't use it at all, and so like I'll never have the chance. I believe the player is actually bone marrow. Well, I mean, so like the proper term, right, would be where is blood made? It's made in the bone marrow, but we're called the successor of the blood. Yeah, he does outright call it that. He says that. And then he also calls his friend. And then he also dodges around. Jack's an interesting one. He do be handsome though. Handsome Jack. Any Borderlands fans? Is that a coincidence? I think not. Oh man. Okay, we're just playing worse and worse. 268. Blood is produced by bone marrow. Who's got hit with people's elbow? Yeah, she sure did. Unfortunately. I know it's produced in the bone marrow, but like the blood itself is the thing that like keeps you alive, you know. So for us being the successor of the blood, it's like we're the revitalization of vein, kind of in a sense. I don't know. You don't know about some of that? You only found it because when you went back to Nicola with Mia as party and Emily with Yakumo to get a cutscene, you're going to see Louis get one? Oh, okay. This isn't Borderlands. He goes this faster than a nightstand. Yeah, Jack is, Jack is, man, he's such a problem in my mind because, oh, well, that was fast. Because he's so good, like, with his Fatal Surge, and then he's, like, complete trash with, like, every single other thing in the game. It's absolutely crazy to me how, like, one of the best partners is literally one of the worst partners. And it's kind of hilarious how he got that role, because he's the successor of the Eye, so he's supposed to be watching everything and, like, you know, keeping an eye on everything, so to speak. And that's all he can do, because he's not a very good fighter. I think that's kind of funny. Oh man, I'm not getting the spacing very well here. Man, we've been... And you found the blood code? Oh, okay. It's clear that they had a lot planned for Jack that didn't make it in the game. You know what? That's probably true. That is probably true. But he's like so hyped up as like this ultimate dude, and then when you use him, it's like, yeah, never mind. Scratch that. I'll go back to you. Okay, let's see. 271st times a charm and a half, right? Bam. Whiffing attacks hurts big time. Okay. Starting to focus. Starting to focus. Must focus hard. Must focus hard. Okay. Must kill Nicola. Must kill Nicola. Here we go. Ooh, that was close. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh. I hit the wrong button. Okay. I did not mean to use Shifting Hollow. We almost had him poisoned. Man, these run backs are getting monotonous. I don't know if we'll get through here. You'd literally only roll out with Yakumo. Yeah, most people do. And, you know, that's completely fine. I didn't particularly enjoy Yakumo myself, but that's just me. Okay, here we go. Come on, Nicola. We gotta get through this. Okay. Oh, I swung over his back. Thought I could get an extra hit in. I cannot. It's one and dodge, and that's clearly all it can be. Unfortunate there. Okay, will we actually complete Scarlet's challenge? I hope. I really hope. I think we can do it. I mean, it's just gonna take time, like longer than the road to 100, I think, but it'll just take time. Not because like the bosses will take an inordinate amount of time to beat. It's just because of all the death loops that we're gonna be caught in, time and time and time and time again. Yep, only one hit. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, come on. And I see those numbers like 9. Oh man, and it just kills me that like we can't get more damage. And it's like wasted attacks, you know? Okay, come on. Now we got poison. No. Oh. Okay. Well, I think you've used Yakumo like once, and he almost never revived you. I believe his defensive properties make him good for some more casual and less expert builds. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is like spot on. Because typically when you get into the higher builds and the higher levels and, you know, mixing and matching the entire ideas of each of the blood codes and everything, it becomes absolutely ridiculous what you can do in the game, and typically Yakumo's not part of that. It's kind of unfortunate. He's like early game beef boy, which is completely great that he fills that role. It's just kind of sad to me. Oops. Okay. My brains are like falling apart here. I can't like get any of the timings get any of the timings down anymore. Man. Oh. It's like really, really sad. I just want to beat Nicola. But the thing is after we beat Nicola, who do we get next? We get the Gilded Hunter, and that's kind of like, oh no. So I think at this point, like getting to Nicola wasn't too bad. I mean, it was pretty hard, but getting through Nicola is going to be like a super challenge all in itself. Okay, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. My wife had a little emergency there, so I had to run fast. Okay, what are we doing? What did I miss? The greed. Okay, here we go. Back at it. And let's get that poison going. If we can. Okay, whoa. He hasn't pulled that move in a long time. No. 275.5 deaths, man. You know, until we get to like 1,000 deaths though or something, I don't think it's gonna be, you know, that bad. I think once you start getting into thousands of deaths, then all of a sudden it's like, ooh, man, we really need to sit down, buckle down, and get better. But who knows? Okay, let's see here. Let's keep going. Let's keep this train rolling. And get rid of Nicola, if we can. If I get completely brain dead, though. We'll see how long it takes for me to go completely brain dead. Oh, and kind of off topic. The other day when we were doing, what was that, Thursday? We were doing the Elden Scrolls stream, and like right after I hung up with you guys, I was like wandering around, and since you guys helped me get that one artifact, my strength was increased high enough that I could use like this the golden halberd or whatever, and I was like, cool, let's go use it. Ouch. And I went and killed a dragon, and I was like, shoot, I wish I would have not killed the dragon, because then you guys could have been part of my first dragon kill, and instead, like, I just slaughtered the thing, and I didn't even realize what was happening until it was too late. And then I was like, well, shoot. Oh. And so, unfortunately, like, I have one dragon kill in my repertoire now, and at the same time, you guys didn't get to be a part of it, so I felt like absolutely terrible after I was done with the fight. I was like, man, I should have waited, but I was so excited to use the new weapon and everything that I like didn't wait, and so yeah, learning my lesson that I should just wait until I'm streaming and then do everything kind of as you guys are watching, because otherwise you're gonna be missing like plot point after point after point after point with what I'm going through in the game. Oh, no. Oh, there's these like really little subtleties with... Oh, come on. I was not in the front of that. Not at all. Not at all in the front of that. You know when they say Dark Souls is hard? Vayne is like really interesting to me, that you can make this into like one of the most difficult games or one of the easiest games. Like I've never known a game to do something like that, where it's infinitely easy and infinitely difficult, like all at the same time, just because of like changing up a few things. I find it intriguing. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Almost. Oh, missed. And we're done. I didn't dodge there. If you didn't notice, the dodge did not happen. Hey, Azrael. Azrael. Nicola, when you see you back to defeat him, oh man, let's play again. Yeah. Oh man, every single time it's like let's play, let's play, let's play, and then I die every single time. uh, he is actually pretty tough. I think the best we've done so far is like we got him down to 37.5% health or something like that. Because I think I got 2 poisons on him once, and that was pretty good for the time. Oh. Oh, he's poisoned. Alright. Need some stamina here. Oh, wow, super luck there. Oh, no. Hey, we were working on a second poison, so that's really good. If you can get him into that second poison phase, then we should be okay. But, man, getting him there is just tough. I think Vayne becomes so much more fun without partners. Well, I guess it depends on what you define as fun. If you enjoy decimating everything, no. If you enjoy a challenge, yes. If you enjoy, like, honing your skills, yes. If you enjoy, like, a more casual run, no. And so it really is very, like, specific to your playstyle. And that's what I like about the partners, is that, like, if you're getting stuck with something, you can just blast your way through it and then forget about it. Or you can, like, really put in some good effort on your own. That's just what I like about Vayne overall, is that you can kind of do whatever you want in whatever way you want. But that's also what I like about Elden Scrolls, is that it doesn't handhold you on anything, and you're able to just, oh come on, oh, couldn't get out of the way, is that you're able to also just kind of, you know, run around however you wish, and I like that entire freedom aspect to it. It's very enjoyable to me. Like, 'cause when I play games, I want to play them how I want to play them. I don't want to play them how, you know, somebody tells me to get good or something like that. It's just, I want to play it how I want to play it, and that's what I find relaxing and enjoyable, you know? Because, like, my time is so limited during the week and everywhere to do literally anything, and to be gated by, like, a requirement, it just doesn't feel good, man. What's my favorite blood veil? My favorite blood veil. No, I was underneath his fist, come on. No. Oh my goodness, we are being right now. My favorite blood veil. Boy, that's an interesting question, because everything in this game is so situational. It's like, what would I like at a moment is different from what I would like the next moment. But as far as fashion goes, yeah, I don't have any here. As far as fashion goes, let's see, because that, I think, would be more definitive of what's my favorite blood veil than, you know, not my favorite blood veil, or a situational blood veil. and from all of the colors and everything, um, hmm, I think the Medican shawl, it's like a black hood, and it's gold gold crusted, and it looks absolutely incredible. I think that's my favorite looking blood veil in the entire game, and if I was given a choice to modify any blood veil, it would be that one, and I would change the weight on it to be much less. And it's just an incredibly fashion design statement when you use it. And it looks awesome. But unfortunately, it's pretty garbage in your first playthrough, except for one very specific boss, the successor of the Claw. It is the blood veil that will get you invincibility against her. But yeah, if I had to go for looks, it's the Medican shawl. Absolutely. Like I said, it's not a very practical. I dodged. I pushed the button. It's not a very practical blood veil overall, because it's really heavy, and it has like fairly average-ish kind of stats. No real great defenses, no real elemental standouts, and it's just kind of awkward. Has really low light and dark values and everything, so kind of upsetting. Hey, Demadre. Welcome to the sadness that is impossible. We're working our way through it. Getting some unlucky runs here with Piccolo. I don't know if that was worth the trade to get him poisoned right now, but it sure worked out. How are you doing, Demadre? You doing well? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we can get a second poison phase here. Highly doubt it, but you never know. You get some lucky hits in. Okay, never mind. Doing good? Just got home. Oh, okay. You don't really understand why the prayer shawl and its variants has as much weight as it does. Yeah, I don't know either, because it doesn't make any sense, because it's just like some fabric over your head and a couple of dangly bits, and it's like 48 pounds or something like that. 48 weight. It doesn't really make any sense, and I don't know why it's that way, but it is. You work weekends, Demadre? Or were you getting home from something else? Oh, we're not getting in poison this time. Too many misses here. Okay, here we go. kind of funny to use Sonic Arrow, but I mean, it's in our damage kit here, so we might as well use it. Easy there, big boy. Okay, good, he's poisoned. So that should get us to phase 2 if I don't screw it all up here. Okay. Nope. Okay, come on, Nicola, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Okay, here we go, phase 2. Phase 2. I'm guessing the extra weight comes from the materials that allow it to transform and amplify gifts. Yeah, I guess. You work weekends? Your days off for Tuesday and Wednesdays. Oh, interesting. You know, in some ways I kind of wish that I had like 2 or 3 days of work and then 1 day off and then 2 or 3 days of work and then 1 day off. Oh, come on, no. Dude, that attack is so garbage. He just blasts off whenever he wants. And if I can't make it through phase 1, then phase 2 is gonna kill, or if I do make it through phase 1, phase 2 is gonna kill me with that instant rocket boost. That is so annoying. So I guess with that, what we're gonna have to do is play a more distance game, I guess, and get him poisoned and then just back off. But getting him poisoned is so long. Okay, here we go. Attempt number 5,000,372,000,000. After that, it doesn't matter how many times we try. We're just failing all the time. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna spin. Ugh. Oh, you work every day without day off? Oh man, what? What? You need to change that. You need to take a day off sometime. Oh my goodness. Wow. You still wish Code Vein did cross-platform? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. It's really, really, really unfortunate that it's not. It's so sad. Dang, no day off. That is killer. I don't know if I could do that. That would just like wreck me. No. Ugh. And I wish I was actually like good at this game so I could get through this. Oh man, you know? Like that would be incredible, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be incredible? Wouldn't that just be incredible? But no, not possible. Not possible for now. But hey, Demandre, did you notice that we're streaming at 1440? It's a new little upgrade that we've got here on the channel. So very, very nice. Because you still have free time? Oh, okay. Well, hey, as long as you have some kind of disconnect where you can think for yourself again and do something you enjoy and rejuvenate in between work cycles, man, that's very good. Okay. Anybody got tips on script writing? Just start writing. Like, do planning and then just start writing. Because you have to practice to get good. Just don't do it just like anything else. And script writing is something that you have to, like, draw from real life with a twist, while at the same time it still has to be relatable, you know? Because if it's just cringe all the time, like, you're gonna lose your audience. And listen to me, who's not into script writing. So, anyways, just I would think those would, I mean, those are my opinions, but they're what I would think would be a good way to draw to draw in, you know, your audience and why they would want to listen to what your characters are actually saying. Strawberry licorice? Come on, dude. Black licorice. What's wrong with you? Black licorice is the only licorice that is ever actually to be eaten. And if you're feeling frisky, then you can go for some chocolate licorice, but never ever ever strawberry. And I heard there's watermelon and a billion different flavors, which I've never had because I had strawberry licorice and black licorice growing up, and chocolate was the new one. So that was a long time ago. And since then, I guess they went crazy and upgraded. Which is good. You know, pushes everything forward. I would hope it's not cringe. That's the goal, right? Oh. I mean, that is the goal. You can write okay, just not really a storyteller. Well, I mean, you have to, that's why you need those, like, personal experiences in life, because if you don't have anything to draw from, then how do you write, you know, interesting stories or relatable stories or deep, you know, compelling stories or stories with morals or stories with, you know, characters that stand up for things or characters that, you know, die for things or characters that put others before themselves. Like, you kind of have to have those experiences of them, either you doing them or them happening to you, in order to actually draw from it. Because, you know, if you're like, well, Martin was an alien and, you know, he investigated light speed at, you know, some inordinate amount of time, but, you know, none of that relates to me. And so, like, I would just kind of be like, okay, well, whatever. It wouldn't mean anything to me, you know? It wouldn't be something that would stick. That's why, like, really good characters, like some of the Lord of the Rings characters and stuff, like, why they stand out so well is because, you know, they do things like selflessly or whatever, but it was also Tolkien's, like, personal experiences that drove some of those story arcs for those characters. Take Joker, for example. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there you go. If if you can relate to Joker, I don't want to meet you in a, like, ever. Because, wow, I would die. My pale pasty body would instantly die. Like that. He's suffering, but doing his best as society walks over him. Yeah. You know, but that outcome is not something I could ever relate to, because, like, to just snap like that, I mean, I put too much price on human life to actually do anything like following in the Joker's footsteps or his rationale or anything. I mean, you know, sometimes it's like, sure, that person's a jerk or whatever, and they deserve whatever they got coming to them. And, you know, I'm very much of that kind of opinion that, like, most of the time, your problems are self-induced. Oh, but not all. Right? I mean, not everything is just a victim of circumstance, so. But to go on a killing spree just because something hurt you, that's amazing. Not something I can relate to. Okay, we got some good damage here. Why you say no day off? Because you're a security in your father's office. Oh, and you're the only security there. Okay, well that's fair. You remember when you said you want to meet people? Yeah. Yeah, you know, well, yeah. That's very true. Ooh. You know, you got me there, Penny. Okay, good, he's poisoned in it. We can get a few more shots in. I can't get a charge drain in. Nope. Hey, we got him to phase 2 though. He was starting to transition to phase 2, so that charge drain was the piece that put him over the edge. So it might be viable. There might be some openings. I don't think there really are openings for charge drains at this juncture with what we have for fighting Nicola. I think it's just, I think we just have to skip over that entire skill set of our build entirely. Okay. Come on, Nicola. I'd like to get through this area in my lifetime. Come on, big boy. No, 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 no. You get staggered on that shield bash, and then it's just completely over. Queenslayer Claw, basically body armor, 30 weight. GXH Assault Scarf. With long lines of metal hanging off, 40 weight. Prayer Shawl, a hood with dangly bits, 48 weight. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is exactly right, Frosty. Like, I just don't understand why that veil is like, ugh. 12 eons later, that's for sure. Valkyrie, we're for a while. Hopefully not forever. But man, it feels like forever. Probably 12 eons is about what it's gonna be. What made it very popular is how it made people realize they were treated, but never snapped. Ah, interesting. So it's like a commentary on society in a sense. I could see that. I think that's pretty prevalent these days. And we got him so close to to being poisoned. No way. No way. Well, we're almost to 300 deaths. We are making progress. Making good progress here. Sorry, can't watch until the end of your free time's over. Time to work again. Alright. Later, Azrael. Be safe at your security job. Good grief. Tell your dad to hire somebody else. Doesn't have to make sense. How less armor is more protective. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Probably has to do with the materials used to make them, as the tech used to enhance gifts. Could be, could be. You know, I mean, like, maybe it's some kind of like super heavy, like curtain material. Maybe they're just curtains. Man, we got really lucky on that rotation. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, now we need to try for a second poison event. No, we were so close. Oh, so close to a second poison. Oh man, that would have been 30% of his health for free. Oh. Looking at the prayer shawl, looks like it has silver highlights, and silver is heavier than steel. Yeah, but Frosty, if you go to the Medican shawl, I believe it's the black one, it has gold highlights. So maybe it's completely like gold plated. Not sure. I mean, gold would literally not withstand any attacks. I mean, the swords and everything would just go right through it. But the black and gold, I mean, maybe the gold is like extra heavy, and that's what they were like going on, you know, that the others, because the, what is it, the Medican shawl and the, I forget the black and white ones. They both have gold accents instead of the silver ones. And so maybe that's why. There you go. Mission solved. Problem solved. Because gold is exceptionally heavy. Of which I have none. Unfortunately. That would be nice to have some gold. Ooh, we got him poisoned right at the last second. How awesome. I'll take that free 15% damage. Oh, what was that? What was that camera work there for a second? No. I need the second dodge. I keep forgetting to do it because I think I'm far enough away. Ugh, task failed successfully. Well, gold is about twice as heavy as silver, so maybe. Task failed successfully, there you go. That's one way to say it. So who knows? Sometimes, you know, the things in vain, like, literally don't make sense until you actually put, like, 2 brain cells on it and then think about it a little more, and it's like, oh, okay, maybe that's why they did it. But then you think about Bandai, and you're like, yeah, they probably didn't think about it. They're kind of an interesting company to me as a publisher. And you know, Shift didn't think about it, that's for sure. What's going on? Oh, couldn't see there for a second. It's like all of a sudden everything went dark. If you were to get cozy with a Nigerian prince, you'd be set for life. There you go. There you go. And who knows? Stranger things in life have always been available, right? I mean, real life is weirder than fiction a lot of times. And some of the things you hear sometimes, you're just like, how in the world did nobody think of this? But a lot of times, that's where fiction is drawn from, is from real life, because it is so crazy. Damage. That's such a depressing value. Okay, gotta wait one more cycle here for poison. Oh, not close enough. Come on. Okay. No, come on. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Nice. Poison time. Pizza time. Or it's muffin time. There's all these times. How did Muffin Time actually get started? What in the world was that? I don't know anything about it. I just know the song and how annoying that was. Oh, how did I dodge that? Well, you picked the wrong night to sleep in. Fortunately, you don't have to see you missed much. That is very true. Hey, Emerald, how you doing? Oh no, I chose wrong. Hey Maxis, how are you doing? 296. Okay, we're almost up to 50 deaths in this session. Philosophy, Veins, Odysseys, and Licorice, that's about it. Oh man. ASDF move. Oh, ASDF movie. Oh, really? Is that all it was? Oh, okay. And someone made a cover. Okay. That's pretty hilarious. It was like everywhere for like ever. I just hear the song all the time. I was like, what the heck is that? It's very catchy. I mean, I still remember it. You guys still remember it. No. Can't see. Oh. Oh, that one. That death right there is just absolutely the worst. Then someone made a what's the challenge here? The rules are in the description. If you care to read. If you don't care to read, Scarlet and his friends sat down one day and thought, how can we make everything awful? And instead of the Lego song of everything's awesome, how can we make everything awful? And so he put together a set of rules, which we are abiding by, where you have to pick one blood code and only use those gifts, and one weapon and you only use that weapon, and one blood veil and only use that blood veil. And you can't do anything until you get those gifts or blood veils or weapons actually in your inventory. So like for the first areas of the game, we were literally like doing nothing. And you have to be level 1, no items, no passives, no partners, no online co-op. Yeah, it's a crazy challenge. And Scarlet labeled it as impossible. I said, I don't think it's impossible. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I think it's just going to be very hard. I don't think it's going to be impossible. And he was like, no, it's impossible. And so I said, we'll see. So I'm on the quest to prove him wrong. But if somebody is more capable than I am and wishes to try it, by all means, please do. It's an interesting challenge. It is very hard, and I'd like to say that I can beat it. So that's kind of what the challenge is. Oh, that was a weird camera operation there. What in the world is that? Camera's messing me up. Whoa. Camera's doing weird things. I gotta get like out of the center here. Okay, I'm too far away. Okay, he's on the punch marathon here. Nope. Okay, we got super lucky there. Okay, this stupid attack I can't ever predict. No. Oh man. Why 0.5 deaths? What is this? Good luck, thanks. 0.5 deaths is from the executioner fight. If you wish to go back to, I think it was episode 2, you can watch through what we went through there and why we counted a half death. I was crazy enough to try. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Because after coming off of 10x, I thought this would be easier. And, you know, 10x is still absolutely ridiculous. But this is definitely harder. I mean, not harder, but it's got a challenge to it that's very different. What in the world is going on here with the camera? Okay, thought I was to the side. The camera is getting confused. It is a pretty tough challenge though. New challenge, kill everything using an axe made of onigiri. You think you chose the right blood code? So I chose this blood code because I wanted quick mobility for everything, and I chose this blood veil and this weapon for quick mobility. So that was my goal, was to choose something that I could get around quickly and easily with, and I wouldn't be like struggling. And so I don't know, it could be argued there's absolutely better things to be done, but this is not my ideal build that I wanted to go into it with. I wanted the riot breaker, but I couldn't have the skill necessary to get there. So this is what I'm stuck with. Oh, come on. 299 boys and a half. We're almost to 300. 10x has forever allowed. Has forever skewed all perception of difficulty. I think that's right. I think that is absolutely right, Emerald. It just was blowing my mind that Skull King was going to be an 8-hour fight. It's just bonkers. Like I can't even comprehend. Okay, here we go. I mean, we're only allowed 1 or 2 hits, and most of it's just 1 hit, and we're completely dead, which is pretty tough, because even in 10x we have a chance with the amount of hits we were able to take. Let's just give him some time here. Keep our I-core up to full, just so we have it. Oh, perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, we got a second poison phase. First time tonight. We got a second poison phase. Oh, look at that bounce off the wall there. That's crazy. Big icicles. Okay, now if we can get a third poison phase. Oh, never mind. Ah. Wow, that was getting intense. Like my palms started sweating. Playing through your own custom challenge and Butterfly's poison mist spray is demolishing you. Oh man, that's rough. That poison spray is absolutely terrible because it has a strange floaty hitbox that definitely is a problem. Man, I thought we were gonna be on a roll there for a minute, and then his left hook, or his right hook, caught my chin, and just, that was the KO. Oh man. But we did really well. We almost got a third poison phase, and that's what it's gonna come down to, is just how many poison phases we can actually get out of him. Not like that. Oh. Okay, well, I think, guys, I think we've had enough of Nicola here. I think we've struck out here on this attempt. So we'll try for another 50 or 60 runs next week on Saturday night and or Saturday evening, whatever it is. And we'll try for a little bit more here on Nicola. And who knows, maybe this is one of those challenges that we literally abandon or something else. I'm not exactly sure. I really enjoy it. I like the struggle of it. I think we can do it if we just get a couple more poison. We need, I think, let's see, we were at like 40% something of his health, and that's another 3 poison phases. So probably we need 2 poison phases, because I think we can do 15% of his health by damage, and then yeah, womp womp. But then we can try for so I think we'll need like 4 poison phases. That'll get us 60% of his health, and then the rest of the damage will come from the weapon. And I think that sounds doable, but we've barely gotten him to a 3rd chance at poison. So I think what we're gonna have to try for is just try for getting to a point at he can be stunned. Yeah, but the thing is we don't have anything other than poison. This is all that this is all we have for Ranger, and we're not allowed to use passives. So we literally only have 4 gifts here that we can go for, so that's all we can do. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we will be back here next week, and I'm gonna start with two streams a week here, and we'll see if we can get into a 3rd Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I think we'll do Thursday and Saturday for now, and then we'll have a couple of recordings through the week, and then Thursday, Saturday will be our streaming days again. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out.